What if I told you that the hours you spend sweating on a treadmill are actually the least efficient way to lose body fat? Most people believe that the only path to a shredded physique is through grueling, soul-crushing cardio sessions that leave you exhausted and starving. But there is a lazy biological loophole that is quietly more effective at burning calories than a 3-mile run, and almost nobody in the fitness industry is talking about it. Today, we are going to expose the science behind the ultimate fat loss cheat code that allows you to melt body fat while you are just living your normal life. If you are tired of the cardio trap and want a way to see your abs without hating your daily routine, this is the most important video you will watch this year. Before we dive into this invisible, fat-burning secret, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, as this is genuinely what helps this channel stay alive and keep producing content. I am not here to sell you a 30-day shred program, a vibrating fat loss belt, or a monthly coaching subscription. I am here to give you the truth for free. Stick around until the end, because I am going to show you how to combine this hack with one simple evening habit that can double your results overnight. The lazy hack we are talking about is a scientific concept known as NEAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. When you think about burning fat, you probably think of your workout, which usually lasts about 60 minutes of your day. But there are 23 other hours in the day where your metabolism is either working for you or stalling out completely. Research shows that for the average person, the actual exercise part of their day only accounts for about 5 to 10% of their total energy expenditure. NEAT, on the other hand, accounts for 15 to 30% of the calories you burn every single day without you ever stepping foot in a gym. This includes everything from fidgeting and standing to walking to your car or even just doing the dishes. By strategically increasing your NEAT, you can burn more fat than a dedicated runner, all while feeling like you aren't working out at all. The reason this hack is more effective than cardio is due to a biological phenomenon called metabolic compensation. When you perform intense cardio, your body often senses a massive emergency energy drain and responds by making you extremely tired and sedentary for the rest of the day. You might burn 300 calories on the treadmill, but then you spend the next 8 hours sitting perfectly still on the couch because your brain is trying to save energy. This effectively erases the benefit of the cardio session, leaving you frustrated and stuck at the same weight. NEAT is the lazy solution because it never triggers this emergency response. It keeps your metabolic fire burning at a low, steady flame all day long. It is the difference between a massive explosion that burns out quickly and a slow-burning log that stays hot for 12 hours straight. When you focus on movement rather than exercise, your body doesn't feel threatened, so it doesn't fight back by slowing down your metabolism or increasing your hunger hormones. The first way to implement this cheat code is through the 10-minute anchor method. Instead of trying to find an hour for the gym, you simply commit to a 10-minute walk after every single meal you eat. This does two things. It instantly boosts your NEAT, and it dramatically improves your insulin sensitivity by clearing glucose from your bloodstream. By the end of the day, you have performed 30 minutes of invisible cardio without ever changing into gym clothes or breaking a sweat. Studies have shown that these short, frequent bursts of movement are actually superior for weight management compared to one long, isolated session of exercise. You are effectively tricking your body into staying in a fat-burning state for 16 hours a day instead of just one. It feels lazy because it requires zero willpower, yet the cumulative effect on your waistline is massive. The second pillar of the lazy hack is environmental engineering. You need to stop looking for the most efficient path and start looking for the inconvenient one in your daily life. Park your car at the furthest spot in the parking lot, take the stairs instead of the elevator, and stand up whenever you're taking a phone call. These tiny actions sound insignificant, but over the course of a week, they can add up to thousands of extra calories burned. A person who stands for 4 hours of their workday instead of sitting can burn an extra 100,000 calories per year. That is the equivalent of running over 30 marathons without ever putting on a pair of running shoes. This is why some people seem to stay naturally thin while eating whatever they want. They simply have higher baseline NEAT levels than everyone else. As we move toward the final evening habit that ties this all together, I want to thank you for being here. The fitness world is designed to make you believe that fat loss has to be a painful, expensive struggle so that you keep buying products. If you value a channel that cuts through the noise and gives you the biological shortcuts for free, please hit the subscribe button. Your subscription is the only support I ask for, and it's the only way I can keep making these deep dives without having to sell you a fat burner supplement. I'm here to give you the tools to take control of your own body, and your support is what makes this mission possible. The final piece of the lazy fat loss puzzle is the blue light walk combined with a high-protein evening. Most people sabotage their metabolism in the evening by sitting in front of a screen, which spikes cortisol and stops fat burning in its tracks. If you take a slow, relaxed 15-minute walk in the evening air, you lower your stress hormones and prepare your body for deep, restorative sleep. Deep sleep is the ultimate passive fat burner because that is when your growth hormone peaks and your body repairs muscle tissue using stored fat for energy. If you pair this evening walk with a high-protein meal, you increase the thermic effect of food, which means your body actually burns calories just trying to digest your dinner. Protein requires about 30% of its own energy just to be processed, making it the most metabolically expensive macronutrient. When you combine high NEAT throughout the day with a high-protein evening and good sleep, you have created a fat loss machine that works while you are lazy. You no longer have to be a slave to the treadmill or the elliptical to get the body you want. Focus on the invisible movements, stay consistent with your steps, and let your biology do the heavy lifting for you. The path to a ripped physique isn't about how hard you can suffer, it's about how smart you can move. Thank you for watching, keep moving, and I will see you in the next video.